So we are doing a left hand parallel entry for a holding pattern and then the hold itself. So currently we are flying straight to the fix. We have been given instruction to hold on 3030 radial. We are currently on the course of 000 degrees, right? So we are 0.7 miles. As soon as we are abeam the fix, we'll start flying outbound on 030, and while we are doing that, we can set our inbound course. Point 2 and point 1, and we can start turning outbound, all standard rate turns. Okay, the flip happened and I turned onto my outbound heading. I'll start my timer. Okay, and I'll fly on this heading for 1 minute. While I'm doing that, I can set my course to our inbound course. Okay, I'll just set this to inbound. Right, so inbound will be 210 degrees. I'll just fly this for 1 minute, and then it's a left hand entry, so it's a left hand hold, so my entry will be from the right side to stay on the protected side. So I'll turn to a heading of 255 degrees for the intercept heading. Okay, 45 seconds. I started up approximately 10 seconds later, so I'll start making my turn now. Okay. So I'm again making a standard rate turn, and I'll reset this. Okay, I'm turning to a heading of 255 degrees. Now it doesn't matter for the time because we are just on the intercept course, right? So I roll out on 255 degrees for a 45 degree intercept. I'm just waiting for the course needle to get centered over there. Okay. At this point of time, I'll be telling November 172 Sierra Papa established in the hold to ATC to report that we are already established in the hold. Now it's almost centered. I'll follow the needle and then come back onto our inbound course. Again, all standard rate turns. I mean, you can reduce a little bit if you're feeling that you won't make the intercept, right? Okay. Again, we are flying towards the fix, 0.5 from the fix now. We are established on our inbound. Okay. Once the flip happens, we start turning to our outbound on a standard rate turn. But this time it's going to be a left hand turn because we are in a left hand hold. Okay. And the flip happened. Now we are making a left hand turn to our outbound heading of 030 degrees, right? Again, maintaining standard rate and maintaining altitude. Okay. Once again, when do I start the timer? It will be on rollout or abeam the fix, whichever occurs later, right? Again, I can use this for reference. So remember, whichever occurs later, even if you are abeam the fix, if you haven't rolled out, we won't start the timer. Even if you have rolled out and we are not abeam the fix, we won't start the timer. And we roll out now. We are not yet abeam the fix. Once we are abeam, you'll see the flip happen, and then I start the timer. Okay. Now we are abeam the fix and I start the timer. Okay. Whichever occurs later. We will fly this for 1 minute, and then we start making our inbound intercept turn. If we make a perfect standard rate turn, we'll be on the intercept heading perfectly, and we'll have a perfect 1 minute inbound leg as well. Keeping an eye on the timer. So it is turn, time, twist, throttle, top. We have already set our inbound course. Throttle, we don't have to do it. We're already below 200 knots. And top, we have already reported to ATC. Once you're established in the hold, you don't have to do anything. You just have to keep flying the hold. I'm flying the outbound for 1 minute, 55 seconds, 57, 58, 59, 60, and I start making my inbound turn. Again, all standard rate turns, 15 degrees of bank, nice and coordinated. Keep maintaining your altitude. Don't lose your altitude while doing that. Okay, if you make a very perfect standard rate turn, you'll be on the perfect intercept heading. And you can reset your timer while doing that. Don't forget to reset your timer, otherwise you'll have a tough time again resetting it and starting it quicker. See, if you make a perfect standard rate turn, you can see that the intercept heading is also coming in perfect. Your intercept course will be you'll be on the perfect intercept course. That's why standard rate turns are quite important. Okay, we're almost on our inbound. Don't lose your altitude. And in rollout or intercept, whichever occurs earlier, so we rolled out, we start the timer. Okay, let's watch our timer. In case the timer is less than 1 minute, we'll extend the outbound leg, and if it is more than 1 minute, we'll shorten the outbound leg. We make all our corrections on our outbound, keeping an eye on the timer as well as on the distance now. Okay, when we are abeam the fix, let's see what our time is. We're 0.7, 0.6 nautical miles from the fix now. 33 seconds. And 0.2, 0.1, the flip happened, we were 55 seconds. So we'll make our outbound 5 seconds longer. Okay, but that is a very minor correction. You don't have to be that perfect as well. Okay, now I'll just pause the sim and look at how we have made the pattern. So if we look at it, we're here, right? So this is the pattern we have made. You can see that. You can see we came from here, we flew parallel to the inbound, made our right hand turn on the protected side, then we intercepted the inbound and we established ourselves in the hole. Currently we did one pattern, this was our intercept, inbound again, and then we're making our second pattern. Okay, this is how it's supposed to look. This is how your hold is supposed to look for a parallel entry. And because I've maintained all standard rate turns, you can see how perfect the arcs are. Okay, just make sure your standard rate turns are good, and turn, time, twist, throttle, torque. That's it. This was your